Okay, now we need to create a boss controller. So let's go to our boss scripts and let's create a new C# script, and this is going to be called boss controller. And we need to assign this boss controller to our boss object. Okay, so we have it, and we need let's go to our boss controller. So okay, here we need to make a variable public ball. This is going to check if our boss is awake, which right now is going to be false. Okay, and then let's go to the update function and let's say, okay, if boss awake is true, then print boss is awake. Okay, great. Now let's go to our boss checkpoint and let's make a variable to call the boss controller. So it's going to be a private boss controller. It's going to be boss controller. Okay, then in the start function, let's initialize this. We're gonna say boss controller, it's equals to game object dot find game object with tag boss. Okay, and then dot get component our boss controller. Great. Okay, great. Now let's go to our on trigger exit, and here we're gonna say boss controller dot boss awake, and then here we're going to set it true. So when our player pass the boss checkpoint, our boss is going to be awake. So let's check. We take our boss, and you know what is happening right here? Let me see. Console. Private. Oh, I forgot. 1S. Sorry. Okay. Let's save the script. Great. So now we have here our ball variable, the boss awake, and let's preview our game. And when our player pass the boss checkpoint, our boss awake is got to be active. So okay, great. Now our boss is awake, and we can see the console is printing boss is awake. Now we need when our boss is awake, we need to disabilitate the character movement for our player, so we can see a new animation of our boss. So let's go to our boss script, boss checkpoint, and now let's make a new variable. So we need to call the character movement from our players. So it's going to be a private character movement. Okay, and for the initialization, okay, we're gonna set our character movement is equals to game object find game object with tag player dot get component our character movement. Great. Okay. Yes. And now let's go to our on trigger exit, and we're gonna say, okay, character movement dot enable, it's equals to false. Okay, let's save the script and let's preview. I'm going to select my player, so okay, I have my player, and we have here the character movement. So once our player get past for the boss checkpoint, this character movement script is got to be disabled. So let's make the testing. Okay, great. Okay, it's no more functional, our character movement. Great. So let's save. But if you see when our player pass this checkpoint, the animation is still running. Okay, so that is an issue, that is a bug that we need to take care of. So let's go to the animator for our player. Animation, animator. Okay, so we have here the animator, and now we need to take the idle animation of our player. Where are the idle? Okay, so we have here the idle animation. We need to put right here the entry, and the player idle is going to be right here with an any state transition from any state to player idle. And now let's go to our script of boss checkpoint. We need to make a new variable, the private animator. It's going to be our player animator. Okay, and for the initialization, let's say player animator is going to be equal to I'm going to take this code, copy, paste it right here, and I need to say animator. Okay, alright, and now let's go to our void on trigger exit, and we need to say player animator dot play GUI idle. Let's see, okay, it's player idle, so player idle. Oops, I need to put these signs right here. Okay, great. Let's save the script, and we need to see that when our player, okay, just a little bit, okay, when our player pass the checkpoint and his character movement is disabled, we need to see our player with his idle animation. Okay, come on. Great. Okay, everything is working. Great. So in the next video we're going to work with the camera for the final battle. So I see you in the next video.